am doing a video capture of evidences of Native Americans living on Terry Hill. This is the biggest one. This is, as you can see, there's a lines of carved out pits in this huge granite boulder that's sitting here. It's very large. There's the house in the background, in the guest house. And here's the size of my foot in comparison to these pits. It looks like they're more or less in a row, like where water would flow. And it even looks like in some areas where they actually chiseled the stone away so if the water would flow a certain way, like right in here. See how the stone looks chiseled when it goes up that hole? And the same way over here. I don't really know. No one seems to be able to tell me what these were for. See, there's another one that just started. It wasn't completed. Here's another one that looks like was never used. Anyway, my imagined idea of this rock is that Indian women used to come up here to grind mesquite beans, and look at the view they had. I mean, it's beautiful. You're up high here, looking over Oracle. You probably don't get the depth from the video, but in the distance there is the Galiuro Mountains. You're looking down there. It's actually looking down toward the desert. That's actually lower than we are. Those mountains in the, anyway, you can see over there those places. So that's one of them. I'm going to go to the next one. And here's another one that's the water tank is right there. The stone is on the west side of the tank. It's spiral carvings. Seems to be a faint one there, and then there's another one, and another one. And over here it looks like something was started. That right there. Then over here, I want to show you something that's really not Native American, but my uncles put it on during World War II, so it's kind of interesting. See? My uncles did that during the war. They were born in the 20s, so they were young men when the war started. And this is what they left. Okay, I'm going to go to the next site. This is where it gets a little more interesting. This is the front of the house, and as you can see, the builder, whoever built the house, the contractor, found a stone with an artifact, with a carving, and put it on there. It looks like a man with a tail or something. See, there's a leg here, and then there's something down the middle, arms and head. And then on the other side there's also another one. A similar figure, very similar to the other one. No idea what they were meaning to show there. Now over here, some interesting things to look at. Here is something. I have no idea what that means, but it is a carving, an ancient carving. And that's a stone just sitting in the front yard. And then over here, the next stone over, there's some more. Like, look at that down there. There's one there. And it looks like some interesting carvings here. And then look at this. This is pretty cool. These are really interesting looking. See the spiral carvings here. And then over here is a metate. And here's a stone they probably sat on. Metate is a stone that the Native Americans used to grind corn or other beans. Here it probably would have been mesquite beans. This is a mano, and this is a metate. And they put the seeds on there and grind them like this. As you can see, this is curved in. It's been used. And it's just sitting here. Who knows how many hundreds of years it's been there. Anyway, I know there are probably some other ones, other artifacts, Indian artifacts on the area. We found these metates. Most of these have been found on this property at different times, different years, as time went by. You can see we've got quite a few of them. It's a metate. These are it's a broken mano. Another metate. The stone has got a flat side on it, so it looks like it's been used to grind with. And over here, we have some other things that have been found. Here's you can see the carve where there was probably leather straps holding this onto a piece of wood where it was used as an axe or a hammer. And here's another mano, kind of interesting looking flat-faced mano. Here's another broken head of a stone hammer, it looks like. Another one here. See these two? They don't match, but here's another one. You can barely see where it's been smoothed and carved out right here. This is probably the tip of a mano. The way it looks like it's been shaped by man. And here is a very small, looks like a broken half of a very small pistol dish that was used for probably grinding, I don't know, little seeds or something. I have no idea. Well, here's an interesting thing. See that small little metate? It's a tiny metate that was probably used for grinding something. You have a stone like this, and it would just grind away. And here's some other metates. There's another couple of them here. There's one. See the depression. And this looks like it hadn't been used very long, but you can definitely see that it's been, ground on. And then over here, we have a really large metate. Look how big that one is. Right here. It's huge. See, here's the size of my foot. It's a big one. And here's a definite square mano. You can definitely see that's a mano. It's almost rectangular now. Had to have been shaped by man. Doesn't mean that it came with this mano, but it'd be similar to that. You see how they would grind it back and forth. There's a smaller one. Another one over there that's broken. Another one here that's broken. And here. Okay, that's what let's see if there's anything else. No, I think that's all the Native American stuff. I just want to keep this video to Native American, so here we go. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it.